Well, the investigation into a possible conflict of interest surrounding how a Jamestown development group distributed a slew of American Rescue Plan Act funding continues. Our Bronson Rasmussen has more in the latest update from officials.
On March 1st, the Jamestown Local Development Corporation approved grants to a slew of local businesses, some of which were owned by family members of those on the committee's board. Councilwoman Kim Eklund and GOP mayoral candidate tells WNY News Now that members of the JLDC board had no clue that allocating funds to those businesses would violate their bylaws.
We met again last week and were handed, some information. Unfortunately, I can't remember ever receiving a copy of the bylaws, so I am reviewing that, as were other members of the JLDC asked to review that.
For Jamestown Mayor Eddie Sundquist, he believes a conflict like this is hard to avoid in such a small community.
We're a fairly small community, right? We might be the largest city, but the reality is that typically someone somewhere owns a business, right? And you probably know their mother, their cousin, their uncle, right? And we're just trying to get money into their hands so that they can keep the people employed. They can continue to make renovations to those buildings that are starting to fall down. And they're able to really contribute as a small business to the vibrancy of Jamestown's economy.
For members like Eklund, she feels that the board voted on the allocation with no malice intent.
We all voted out in the open. Everything was conducted in the open. It's just a matter of, if we made a mistake, we need to learn from that mistake and we need to move on and grow. It was not done in ill faith. It was not done behind a closed door.
As for what's next, the city of Jamestown is working to determine if giving out those funds did indeed lead to a conflict of interest violation.
We're still working through our federal partners to try to solve those issues.
Bronson Rasmussen, WNY News Now.